It's called the Delta Crystal.
I love working with you.
I love working with you too. I feel like we're somehow like long lost.
I know, I feel the same way.
Something. Seriously beautiful style. I love how this kind of goes up and almost wraps around your ankle. The other ones go a little bit straighter down over the vamp. How pretty this is. And then look at this T-bar. Look at that beautiful, I love that snake skin. This is the snake skin taupe. We've got 3 choices. Summer price, this is $40 off. Here's your beautiful white. It's even got the snake skin down, the little medallions down the T-bar. And then lastly, we've got this really pretty rose. Oh, is this a stunner. The item 599250. Can you see why it's my favorite? I'm gonna be adding this to my basket,
It's
no question.
beautiful, and the rose gold, the color, the metallic of the season, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. So tell us about this. Is this leather?
Yes, yes, so this is again a leather upper and leather lined, and it's got that little padding underneath as well as you lift underneath. And even under the embellishment, if you lift into the toe post, you see all of that is lined as well. All of that, so you're never gonna feel that embellishment on your foot. We always take it all the way through. And the idea of putting the strap all the way to the back here is really designed so it hugs you into the shoe. You don't want your foot sliding back and forth, especially the heel.
Really good point.
It's, you know, I mean, we have women of all ages and needs wearing our shoes, and when a sandal needs to feel secure on your foot.
Can I say too, I think this style makes your foot look smaller.
Oh yeah.
You'll see on our girls. See if you agree with me. We have 5 through 11 whole sizes only. Bump it down that half size if you do go between. Here's Mackenzie in white. And I mean, it is just pretty on your foot. And look from the side, don't you think? What size are you, Mackenzie?
8.
You're a size 8. They don't look like a size 8 to me.
Well, it's all opened up enough. That's the thing. We open it up all so you get really beautiful front of the toe, the foot, and then again wrap you up right back to the heel on that shoe.
Yeah.
And you can see it also cuts the wedge down just slightly, so you don't really even recognize that it's an 1.5-inch wedge in the back. Which a lot of people appreciate that wedge. Gives you a little bit of lift.
Yep.
But it's there for a reason. Because at the heel, we're absorbing all that shock in the shoe and absorbing that when you walk from your heel to your toe. So that's, again, this is in our classic micro wobble board, patented technology.
Let's talk about that. This chart really helps explain what I've been trying to say all afternoon.
So typically the way I run through this is that where all that green is, normally when you walk in a pair of shoes, it's all red, because that's where your body is getting the most impact. So for your heel, your forefoot, and then a toe area, right? So typically if you were to look at the reverse of this, not in our shoes, that's how you would be in our shoes. All that area remains red. So that's the hot area when you walk on a pair of shoes. And we've been able to alleviate all that pressure with our technology. So that's why we say more ah.
I love it.
Less ouch, more ah.
More ah is what you will feel and love. Now, what's this?
Okay, so this is the outsole of one of our other constructions, similar to what you're wearing, but it will show you that there's always that little plug, which is referring to our classic micro wobble board, and there's always slip resistance in all of our shoes. So, and then this little diagram here is all about the pressure diffusion. So this is how we talk about the triple density. Increased contact of the foot. The more your foot has contact to the midsole, the more comfort you're gonna get. And the more it disperses that pressure from heel to toe. So I always say—
I love this in white.
Yeah, you're cute. Think about there's a reason why there's that extra we call wiggle room in the toe. You need that space for your feet to kind of open and breathe a little bit at the toe, because the minute that you lose that, you lose half the technology of the comfort.
What a great design. It's just really stylish.
Yeah.
Again, you know, you feel like you've seen every kind of sandal that's out there until you see this.
Yeah, this is one of our best sellers of the season.
Is it?
So we literally just got to this price, and it's doing really well already.
It's a $90 sandal in all the other stores.
Yeah.
It's not here, $59.90, which is available on 4 Flex, making it $14.98. So that's the good news, and free shipping to your door. That's even better news. The only bad news is that like 1,000 are gone in an instant. It's one of those, like, we reached 97 or so million homes nationwide. So when ladies see something that they love and they hear a testimonial like Nicole from Pennsylvania, who just started wearing FitFlops 3 months ago, and she's already added 3 or 4 to her collection. I mean, jump aboard. Have fun. Try these on. The white is absolutely a must. I'm hoping a couple remain when I get off the air. This is the taupe snake print.
Yeah, it's like a python.
Love it with the black outsole.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, they're all great choices. The rose gold, are you kidding me?
How pretty it shines. It's gonna be so in the summer sun. It's just a really beautiful sandal.
Look at that. Oh, and so this is more of like a, wow, like crushed crystals.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, the metallic, we put the little crushed metallic material embedded. It's almost in the bezel of that little disc.
Pebbled leather. That's what surrounds your feet. And this is summertime. It's official. Well, it's not official, but Memorial Day did come and go.
It did, didn't it? We were in it.
Is it nice yet in New York?
We're getting there.
Goodness, what a brutal season it was for so many. I mean, your feet are just like, give me some breathing room.
Exactly.
Give me some air. The white. I don't know which one is going to sell out first, but we have already sold about, well, moving in on half the quantities here. So the snake print, great neutral, more drama with the black bottom. The other two choices, the white and the rose, have more of that taupe outsole. And this is giving you a little more heel height too, with an 1.5 inches.
Exactly. So that heel height is from our classic micro wobble board construction. I've repeated enough because I want to make sure that if there's someone new coming on the call, that they understand what we're doing. So it's that triple density. The reason why we have that extra heel height is because the heel takes the most absorbing. You're going to have more shock when you walk through. You walk from your heel to your toe, right?
Always.
You know, so we may stand differently and kind of like put our weight towards our toes, but when we walk heel to toe.
Yep.
So this is absorbing all that pressure and dispersing it throughout the shoe.
I love that Nicole said she walked 22,000 steps in her FitFlops the other day.
We had someone on the last time I was here who climbed Machu Picchu. I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh. What a cute outfit this is though on Laura. You know, your little summer Bermuda shorts, some fun. I love
Looking
that.
good, yeah.
It's that punctuation mark. Those
She looks
shoes,
chic.
very.
She looks very chic. I mean, whether you're here in the States vacationing, you're going off to Europe, and you want to bring the sandals to you. You want to pack, by the way. I know how hard it is packing shoes when you travel. Ooh. These are so lightweight. They'll pack in your bags easily. You could take a couple pairs. Last time I was here, just a couple hours ago on the call, a woman said she brought over her walking shoes and a pair of FitFlops, and she never put her walking shoes on. She kept these on the whole time.
And yeah, I'm not surprised. That's great. That's really good.
It was really, really cool to hear.
So tell me, I mean, because even a style like this, I mean, it's one thing to feel like the Uber knits that I'm wearing, the high tops, would have all of this, construction built into the outsole with the American Podiatric acceptance. But this style too has the American Podiatric Medical Association.
Absolutely. These are our classic heritage. This is where the brand was built on, these sandals. So we actually started getting that approval through our sandals first. So yeah, we literally started with one sandal.
Really?
The brand started with
10 years ago.
One sandal, and it was a phenomena. And ever since then, we've got people nipping at our heels, so to speak. Yeah, the sandal has been approved as most of our shoes now. I would say 99% of our shoes, every one that we're showing here on HSN, is approved by the American Podiatric Medical Association.
So it's a big statement.
Yeah, promoting good foot health is an important thing. There's lots of shoes out there, but we have something that I hope to think is very special.
Really special. Yeah. It's unanimous, and anybody who has slipped into a pair of FitFlops is like, oh, I want more. Oh, I got to tell everybody about them. Seriously, you're excited to share the great story with others because they are probably the very most comfortable pair of anything I've worn. I mean, I'm wearing a sneaker version, which is great. You should check out the whole lineup on hsn.com. Hopefully we can slip in a few men's styles now and again for our ladies to support their men. Here's your rose, here's your white, and then we've got this in the taupe snake print, all under the same item number 599250. This is far and away the #1 runaway hit. I'm glad you agree with me. It is the sexiest, prettiest styling with this, the way you've taken the leather and put it back towards the heel of the foot.
Yeah, it's a really flattering silhouette, and it's a well-made quality sandal. It will take you through, certainly far beyond the one season that you think you normally would buy a sandal for, and then the next year you're replacing your sandals and so on. That's why we come on HSN and try to give you variety, because we want you to be able to come back and, have complete your wardrobe for various wearing occasions.
Look at that, the leather behind even these little discs or medallions. That just shows you like every little detail has been thought through. But the truth is, it all starts right here, where your feet meet the insole and where the pressure of our body sits in this. And I'd love to show that graph again, if we could, showing us where most shoes provide us with a lot of red, which is not what we're looking for.
Right. So in this diagram where all the green is, as I was saying earlier, is mostly red. You take so much pressure at your heel strike. Your midfoot, which is the arch, is not so much. So arch support serves a purpose, but not necessarily for fully giving you comfort, right? And then the forefoot takes the second most amount of pressure. So that's why in our shoes you see that this dispersion of density within the midsole is so unique, and that's what separates us from other comfort foot brands, which are all, that's great. There's always room for jello, as I like to say, but ours is very special, and that's why we patented it. It's something that we stand behind. And
you know, for me, because I even have a high arch, and I thought, well, it might be, you know, supportive in some of the hot spot areas, but it supports my arch beautifully.
It does. Yeah, we don't forget the arch, but it's more, we think that it's, you know, again, what do I know? I'm not the biomechanic, right? We have a doctor who tells us right. So I believe her. She's been with our brand for a very, very long time, and she makes sure that before we put a pretty upper on it, it's her approval first on the construction.
Which is why it's patented.
Yeah, and I'm in fashion. Who has doctors on staff, right?
I know.
We do.
It's very impressive. I mean, it matters, and that's the whole philosophy of your brand, FitFlop.
Yeah.
And to know that it started with a sandal, and now 10 years later, 64 countries worldwide, pretty amazing success story.
And it's an amazing woman who founded the company. I'm very proud to be part of that. Yeah,
I know, she really is. I know a little bit about her history. She's always, everything she touches turns to gold.
It's nice to be next to that.
And it's nice for your feet to be surrounded by such brilliance too, and you will experience something different when you get these. And I know if you're a first-time purchaser of FitFlop, like I was a year or so ago, I was like, oh, I'm sure there'll be there's some other comfortable brands out there. FitFlop, try them. It is like your feet feel their most relaxed, comfortable version of themselves. They're not squished, they're not stressed, they're happy.
I mean, when I can walk, when I come on an air, I usually do like the 24-hour stints here.
Yeah.
And I can't wear any other shoe. If I'm personally standing on my feet for 24 hours with 4 hours sleep, there's no other shoe I would do it in. And I even appreciate now, because now we do have other shoes that I can try.
It's interesting, because when we work, we stand, this is the truth, we're broadcast live 24/7, and we stand on concrete floors for, you know, 3 hours at a time. So if I'm not in FitFlops, I kick my shoes off the minute I get off the air, even before I go back to the green room.
Yeah, and it's just like you get, I don't know, for me it's about focus. And in life, you want to just be engaged and, you know, be in the moment, right? How could you be in the moment if you're thinking about things that are making you uncomfortable?
I know, it's so true. It's like when your feet aren't stressed, the rest of it energizes your body.
It does energize.
Like when your feet are happy, it's the craziest thing. And I'm so glad a brand like FitFlop has focused, their entire mission is to provide the most supportive outsoles, which is why they sought the acceptance of the American Podiatric Medical Association and patented all their bottoms. Let's talk through that wobble board one more time, because this is the differentiation. This is, yes, and I'm glad you color-coded it too. So
I made it really simple. So yeah, so again here, this is our classic. This is called the micro wobble board. It is basically it's what this shoe looks like if it were color-coded. So from heel to toe, there's literally 3 degrees of density built into this midsole. So as you walk, you're gonna hit that heel strike. It's gonna take all that pressure of your body, which we know is a great deal. A little less in your arch, but as you get to that forefront of your toe, there's another layer of density here. So you literally spring off your shoe.
Yeah. One more time, I want to show you the choices. This is the taupe snake print. Phenomenal, all leather on the underside as well. Beautiful detailing. The most popular is in the white, and this is absolutely a stunner. Here's my favorite in this style is this rose gold, all leather. And once again, 5 through 11, if you do go between those sizes, we suggest drop it down that half size.
That's it.
599250 is the item number on Halo. Thank you so much. Are you back tonight?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, last show. And I really appreciate you being here. And I can't encourage you guys enough to order something from FitFlop. Take a look at all the styles on hsn.com, because we've got a big sandal event going on right now. In fact, up to 30% off on most of our brands, and for Flex, which is really fantastic. And I think you'll see free shipping and handling on every single style that we offer as well. All the time, all the shoes, all the time. Whew, I really kind of want to move back to my phone so I can order that last style from FitFlops.